Hi everyone, and welcome back to That Is My Opinion with me, your hostess with the mostest, SoCal's tiniest little raindrop, April Showers. Today we're recapping and reviewing episode 7 of Canada's Drag Race. And let's welcome my special guest this evening, formerly known as Beverly Luck. She is my beautiful drag sister and my twin sister. Please give it up for the one and only Godoy. Hi sis, how are you? Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Oh, muy bien, gracias.
Oh, you look so good. You look stunning.
Thank you, as do you.
Oh, girl, this lace is still learning, so you know how it is. How are you? How's quarantine Miss Coronavirus treating you? What have you been up to?
I'm doing well. Miss Corona is a fucking bitch, and I don't like her ass. But you know what? We have to do what we have to do to keep pushing and keep others and ourselves safe. But most importantly, doing things for others, I think is amazing. So wear your motherfucking mask.
Yes, wear your mask, ladies and gentlemen, and wash them hands.
Wash them hands or catch these hands.
Oh, come on, catch these hands. All right, sis. Thank you so much for joining me. Let's get started.
Absolutely.
Yes, come on, Canada's Drag Race. All right, so we made it to episode 7, and last week we said goodbye to Boa. Do you agree on Boa going home?
I don't.
You don't? Oh, you were Team Boa. Do you think in her mind she thought, well, the judges like me, I'm kind of one of their favorites, I'll be safe another week?
I don't know what she was thinking at the time. All I did like was, I thought on the runway her look was still put together.
Yeah.
It was intricate, like the wings were intricate. I thought Ilona's look, was that her name?
Ilona.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I thought Ilona's look was a little basic.
Yeah, also her snatch game was a little controversial, but I feel like Boa just got a little in her head.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That lip sync was not the tea though. I thought they both sucked.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you. They should have both Shantae'd away. Yeah. Alright, so we have 6 girls left. Out of the top 6, can you pick a top 4, or is it too early for you still?
I think there's a definite top 4. In my opinion, I think it's Lemon as a front runner, Jimbo. I do think that, what's the bitch's name?
Priyanka?
I think Priyanka is a top contender for sure. I think after this week she's gonna snap into it.
Yeah.
And then Scarlett BoBo. I think Scarlett BoBo's a top queen.
Yeah, and Scarlett BoBo has just been coasting, but it's okay to be coasting in a competition like this. Like, she's not safe, or she's just safe or not even in the bottom, she's just right in the middle, and that's what will get you to the top, is being safe and consistent. Consistent is the key, which I kind of do like her for just being consistent. She's like a little upset that she hasn't won anything, but who knows, maybe she'll win the whole thing.
You never know.
Yeah, it's all about being consistent. Also, do you think the other girls see Lemon as like their biggest competition since they came for her last week?
You know what, obviously I think she's a big, big competition to the other girls.
Yeah.
I think the other girls are threatened because she's doing so well, and you can't blame her. Like, I think Ilona was like, I don't like you because you're everything that I want to be.
And I'm like, you can't be that insecure about yourself. Yeah, we all have insecurities, but don't project them on someone else.
Yeah, no, I agree with you.
Right, so the girls get their maxi challenge, and they're competing in the very first drag pageant in Drag Race history. They have 3 categories, which is talent, swimsuit, and interview. I was kind of excited to see this. Oh, and they also have to play characters that pertain into the pageant world, so it's another improv challenge. Have you ever competed in a pageant?
I have never competed in a drag pageant until now. I'm competing in a Best in Drag show. So it's for the Men's Health Foundation Alliance for Housing and Healing, and it's to provide homes for people living with HIV and AIDS.
Oh, congrats and good luck, sis.
Thank you.
Lots of luck virtually, and I can't wait to see you slay. Okay, so we're gonna go down what we thought of each girl in their pageant roles. Out of all the roles they were assigned, I thought my favorite and the one I would pick would probably be Lemon's role, where she had to play the bratty contestant, which I'm like, oh, this is so easy. One, I am a brat, and two, I always have a lot of opinions. Everyone's like, yeah. So I would obviously pick a role that kind of pertains to me as well, which I think her role was perfect for her.
I agree. I think it was a fun role to play.
Yeah. I loved her accent. I really loved her talent. She was miming, which was so funny. Everything she did, I was like, yes, queen, slay. I really thought it was cute and it was fun. It was fun.
I liked Lemons too. I thought Lemons was fun. Very toddlers and tiara.
Yes, toddlers and tiara.
Very what is it called? Yeah, like toddlers and tiaras. Very fun, bratty, 5-year-old, but grown up.
Yeah, me. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, and then my other favorite I would have to say is Jimbo. Jimbo played the sexual contestant. She was very naughty, vulgar. I think a lot of the people thought, they were a little worried that it was going to be too vulgar, but I wanted more. I wanted more. I lived for her talent. She was making like these nature calls, but actually making them like very sexual and funny at the same time. I was literally cracking up. And my favorite was when she was doing interview. She took the mic and literally shoved it down her throat. I thought she could really take it there and really go deep in with more being sexual and being vulgar. Thoughts and opinions on her role?
I thought it was fun. She did what she had to.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. And so the ones that felt kind of in the middle to me were Priyanka. I thought the character was good. She played an angry contestant who was pregnant. I love the fact that she gave birth on stage. But I felt like she was still holding back a little bit. Just a little bit. I feel like she's still getting in her head. But I don't think it was bad. Do you agree?
I love Priyanka. I thought her role could have been really fun.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I expect so much from her given that she is, a trained actress.
Yeah, she's an actress. Yeah, she's acting. She says she is from, she's done TV before. I don't know, I feel like there's something missing, but I don't know what it is yet. I don't know, it's hard to tell.
Well, hopefully she snaps into it.
Snap out of it! Alright, and then also who felt in the middle pack to me was Rita Baga, which I felt like she also needed more in her character. I was really confused about her character. She was like, hashtag God bless. I think her character loves everybody and everything. I don't know. I wasn't a fan of it.
I didn't understand it. I think that was one of my least favorite.
Yeah, Rita's was my least favorite as well. And then another one who felt kind of in the middle was Scarlett BoBo. I felt she started off a little robotic, but as like the talent portion went on, I was starting to like it. And then interview or her question, I was like, oh, I really like this. But at first I was like, what is she doing?
I liked how it was very Paris Hilton, very like bimbo-y girl. But I also liked Priyanka. I felt like it was one note.
Alright, and then we have, last but not least, Ilona, and she played the one contestant who kind of hates the world and is always upset. You know that one girl in high school that like, she's a rebel and she's like smoking underneath the bleachers? I kind of got that from her at first, but I think they said hers also was just one note.
Ilona was my least favorite.
Okay.
She was just very angry, and I understand that is the character, but there's a way of playing the character. For example, like Ben de la Creme on her season of All Stars, she did that like very dark character for her.
Was it like the Spice Girl challenge?
Yeah, it was like some sort of music challenge, and she did it perfectly, and I think if she would have taken a little bit from that, it would have been amazing, but it was very whiny and less angry.
Yes, I agree. I did like her talent portion with the paint, but a little more angry and whiny, I agree. Sounds like me, all day, every day. She's like, yup. Alright, so out of all them, do you have a favorite out of all the pageant roles so far? And a least favorite?
I think my favorite is Lemons. I thought it was very well put together.
Same, I love lemon.
It just made sense. And then the least favorite, I think it was Ilona.
Ilona, yeah. I would have to say lemon was my favorite. Jimbo as well. I love Jimbos. My least were Ilona and Rita Baga. Yeah, and then Priyanka felt right in the middle for me. Alright, so moving on. It is runway time, and we have our special guest this week, the one and only Ali X. So we're gonna go over these looks in no particular order, and then we're just gonna speak our mind and our thoughts on their looks, alright? Okay, so we're gonna start with Miss Ilona Verley. So when she came out, I was like, oh, she looks beautiful. I love the purple pastel that she picked. I love the jewels. The jewels is screaming pageant perfection. The length was great. She looks beautiful. I thought it was good. I don't like how the judges read her on her hair or her jewelry, but it's speaking pageant to me, and it's very true to Ilona Verley.
Her look is, I don't like it at all.
She's like, I don't like it. Remember, this is her opinion, ladies and gentlemen.
This is my opinion on her look. To start off, the hair looks frumpy. Like, it just, pageantry is all about having it, everything clean and everything is perfect. I mean, the category is pageant perfection.
Yeah.
The hair just felt a little like droopy to me on the sides. I really like the jewelry and how that's like a whole moment.
Okay.
It's really cute. I do enjoy that. The gown, it could have been tighter around the knee where it meets the mermaid. And I absolutely do not like when a mermaid gown has a seam right where the mermaid starts.
Okay.
Like there are ways to achieve all that fullness that they wanted at the bottom of the skirt without having that. It just breaks up a nice fluid line all the way. That's just my opinion on it.
And that is her opinion, ladies and gentlemen. Now that I look at the hair, okay, the reason why I said I liked it is because I've seen her wear some hair on the main stage that I don't like. So out of, like, I'm just, like, putting it, like, in a perspective, like, overall, I think this is the best hair she's worn for me. That's why I said I like the hair. But I can see it now, like, oh, it's not really pageant perfection. But I do like the jewels, and I do like the color palette. Alright, moving on, we have, one of my favorites is Lemon, ladies and gentlemen. So Lemon is giving us toddlers and tiaras. This screams pageant perfection. When you think of pageants, you think of toddlers and tiaras. I thought the color was beautiful. She's wearing a fucking sock, which I was living for. She looks like a child in a pageant, and I was screaming when she walked down the aisle. Thoughts and opinions?
I absolutely love this dress. When I saw the runway being announced at the beginning of the episode, I was like, oh, hands down, I would do a Little Miss Perfect pageant, little, toddlers and tiaras look. I love this look. I normally get tired of girls that stick to one colorway.
Yeah.
Obviously, she is the color yellow because she's lemon.
Lemon, yeah.
So far, everything she's done, I think, well, not everything. I think her using the color yellow to express and show her name, I think is brilliant.
Yeah.
This dress is beautiful.
Yes.
She did walk out with that and I was like, gross, that's disgusting. At least give me a little Debbie or something.
Yes.
But she started tap dancing and that was a tap dance.
She's fucking tap dancing the house down. Yes, yep. And let's give her props on her little tiara that she's wearing. But yes, I agree with you. She's very on brand with the yellow, like lemon. I like it. It screams lemon, and the fact that she fucking tap danced, I was sold on the look. Alright, moving on, we have Miss Rita Baga. Rita Baga. I saw this walking down the aisle, I'm like, oh, she looks stunning. The fit is perfect. I love the palette. I love the floral effect on the bottom. Also, she hid all her tattoos to give us more of that clean palette look on her body. I thought she looked stunning, but I do have to agree I didn't like the hair. The hair is giving me more of an edge realness than pageant.
I agree with you. I think the hair is horrible.
Yeah.
If you're gonna do a slick back look, at least make it clean. Again, perfection.
Yeah.
I don't know what perfection is, but
me neither. I'm still trying to figure it out.
I mean, at least take a brush and some hairspray.
Yeah.
But this is what I mean when I say a mermaid gown should flow all the way down.
Okay,
like, there is no lines really breaking this gown up, and I think it's absolutely gorgeous, and it fits her. And this is the first time I think she shows off her body, or pads, or cinches. I don't know what's going on under here, but it looks good.
Yeah, and she looks really tall, like she grew 7 inches.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the length too is what's giving her, the length of the dress is what's making her looking so tall. I love the gloves. Those gloves are just stunning. But yes, I agree. The hair was not pageant perfection to me, but the dress was.
Overall, I think it was great.
Yeah, it was really good. Alright, moving on. See! Okay, we have Priyanka, ladies and gentlemen, and Priyanka is giving us this gorgeous blue chiffon shoulder piece along with the beautiful blue and gold dress. She also said, I think this dress was inspired by her grandmother.
I believe she did. I absolutely love this dress.
Yes.
I think it's the best this runway.
Yes, it's very pageant. Also, it screams Princess Jasmine as well. The color palette is beautiful on her skin tone. And I love anything that's blue as well. Blue and gold is like perfect. The hair screams pageant. Her makeup, she looks stunning. One of the best looks I think so far that she's worn on the runway.
Absolutely.
Yeah. If her doing bad in the maxi challenge didn't put her in the bottom, I think this could have saved her possibly. It could have
absolutely.
Yeah. It's really good. It's good, and the length and the fit is like perfect. I also like the little peekaboo of her leg on the side.
Yeah, and the hair looks absolutely stunning. This is my favorite look of the week.
Come on, favorite look of the week. Alright, moving on. We have Scarlett BoBo, ladies and gentlemen. I saw this, walking down the aisle, I was like, okay, come on, Cruella de Vil, but it's also giving me like a little bit of a Dita Von Teese. I love it. I love the color palette. I love her hair. Her hair is what I love the best. The only thing I kind of didn't like about this was the ruffles on the side. I think she could have done without the ruffles. But overall, she looks fucking stunning, and she looks like she's from an old Hollywood movie. Does it scream pageant? Yeah. I mean, like Brooklyn said, it's like if a rock and roll artist went to a pageant, I can see. But it's good. It's good.
I think she looks stunning. The nude illusion is spot on. Like, I can't fuck it. I do think the ruffle, because it's done, in my opinion, not to the best of its ability. Maybe it lost its fluff, or I don't know what it is. I could do without it, but I believe if maybe it would have had extra volume or something on this, like, you know, just something big on the side, it would look amazing.
It would have looked amazing, yeah, I agree with you. And her earrings
But I fucking love it. I think it's great.
Yeah, her earrings are really cute too.
She looks beautiful.
Alright, and then last but not least, we have Miss Jimbo. Okay, so I know they read her to filth when she was critiqued on this look. Okay, so I saw her walk down the aisle. I was like, okay, this is a really cute, pretty palette. I don't mind the hair. The hair screams pageant, also old Hollywood. Just the way the dress is made off the bottom, I didn't like. I like it from the waist up. From the bottom down, it's not my favorite. But she looks good just because Jimbo is so different and she's been serving different looks each week. I think with this category, she looks the best. There is like...
I don't like this one bit.
At all. But I meant, like, I'm saying, like it works for her because she isn't a pageant queen. Remember, she's a clown. She's her drag is very versatile. I think it works for her if like they handed it to her and said, okay, here's pageant perfection. What will Jimbo do? This is what Jimbo would do. She's like, no, I don't like it.
I do not like
What
this
don't you
at
not like?
all.
What don't you like about this look?
You lose her waist because of those feathers are way too low. Her boobs look like they're hanging down in her stomach.
Okay.
The skirt just seems like an afterthought, like she was sewing this. And I know she's a costume designer,
Yeah.
so I know she knows not to just pleat the waist on a huge ball gown because it's not gonna look good.
Yeah.
Either cut it in a circle skirt or gather it to add more volume. Fix the crinoline underneath to like poof it out more. I just think it's not
pageant perfection.
Right. If she
Okay.
wanted to do something cool, quirky, and like fun, that's a whole nother story. But this just seems like something out of a Dr. Seuss book, and I'm not here for it.
Oh, come on, Dr. Seuss. Okay, now that I see it, I kind of can see why we don't like it, or why a lot of people like came for this look. Like I said, I still like it from the waist up, and I do like the hair. The hair was cute.
Like, hair is cute. I like the hair.
Yeah, the hair is really cute. I don't know. I just feel like, to me, Jimbo can't do no wrong. I like her. She's like,
Also,
what?
she had like things hanging from her cheeks.
Chandeliers, I think.
Why?
I don't know. I think she wanted to be different. She wanted to give us, I think she was giving us old Hollywood is what she said. Remember's like, fuck. No opinion.
Okay.
Alright,
That's
so...
her opinion.
And that is our opinion, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so out of all these looks, I want to ask you who are your favorites and who is your least favorite?
My favorites were Lemon and Priyanka. Lemon, Priyanka, and Scarlett BoBo.
Okay, and did you have a least favorite?
Jimbo.
Jimbo, okay. For me, I would say Lemon was my favorite. And I'm stuck between Scarlett BoBo and Priyanka. But Lemon is obviously my top. I don't have a least favorite just because it's down to wire and it's really hard to pick and choose now who really is my least favorite. But if I had to pick, I would have to say, fuck, this is so hard. Jimbo as well. But I do like her hair and she did so well in the maxi challenge that I was like, oh fuck, they can't put her in the bottom, but because this look is so horrible, they might have to put her in the bottom.
I mean, that would be a wake-up call.
Yeah, wake up, just like Priyanka. She had how many wake-up calls now?
Girl, I don't know.
We have the top of the week, and the winner of the challenge is Lemon. Do you agree on the winner?
I do. I think from the maxi challenge to the runway moves and everything.
Yes. Also, I think she should have won last week as well, but everyone came for her last week on the runway, and this week she showed like, look, I'm here. There's no way anyone's gonna break me, and I'm winning, and I won this this main challenge, and I'm here to stay, so the girls can keep coming for me. But guess what? I'm gonna still succeed to the very end. Which, here's the thing. When I first started watching the season, I wasn't a big fan of Lemon, but I really grown to like her, and now she's one of my top picks as well to the finale. Yeah. But I agree, she totally deserved this win. The whole thing was so good. Was so good. Alright, so then we have our bottom two. We have Ilona and Priyanka. Do we agree on the bottom two?
I agree on Ilona being in the bottom. I
Yes.
don't think Priyanka... I think her runway should have saved her. I think I know.
No, I agree with you. I agree with you. I think it should have been Rita Baga again.
Rita Baga, I mean, her look was stunning, but you're right. If it had to be between Rita Baga and Priyanka, I think I would have put Rita Baga, maybe as like a wake-up call, but...
Yeah. Because here's the thing. Priyanka looked really good on the runway, and in the maxi challenge, it wasn't that bad. It really wasn't that bad. Rita Baga, her character in the maxi challenges was not good, and her look was kind of in the middle as well. I would have put her in the bottom, one because of that hair, and two because she didn't do well. I wasn't sold on her character. I don't think Priyanka deserved to be in the bottom either.
No, you're right. I think Rita Baga and Ilona.
Ilona, yeah. Ilona it was really kind of hard to watch. I like Ilona, so I was like, oh shit, she's gonna be in the bottom again. But guess what? She's a fighter and she will continue to fight. Alright, so we kind of disagree and agree on the bottoms. So the lip sync starts and they're lip syncing for their life, and the song they're singing this week too is Hello by Ali X, which would make sense because Ali X is a special guest. And like, hey, let's pick the song and have the queens slay it out or fight for their lives in front of the person who wrote the song. The song was really good. So lip sync started. I thought they both were really strong. Out of all the lip syncs they've done throughout the season, this one has been my favorite so far. I really like how Ilona lip syncs. She always gives me that emotion and she gives us the handography. You can always see the fight in her eyes. Like, she wants this so bad. Like, I'm in the bottom again, but guess what? I'm gonna continue to fight. Priyanka, on the other hand, I love how she took the song and made it her own. She made it very campy, which was different. Like, it wasn't on a serious note. Thoughts and opinions on lip sync?
I thought Priyanka ate it up. I think she was a clear winner for the lip sync.
Yeah.
Last week we saw Ilona stand there and give what she considers is handography. I love a good pointer queen. I love a good handography. I do not like it when people just move their hands for no reason. Like, there was no justification as to why are you like, what control your hands and tell me what the song is about. And I feel like Priyanka really, really sold it. Just her comedy, her like way to put it, every nuance, like her playing all the instruments at one point.
Yeah.
That was super good. Ilona, again, she just stood in one place. Like, we read Charlie Hyde in his season, just standing in one place. And here we have her last week standing in one place, not moving, and this week doing the same thing.
Great, Miss Godoy just read my whole drag career, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, and I mean, at least they knew their words.
Fuck! I'm still learning. I've been taking my time in quarantine to learn, sis. To learn. Fuck.
That was a good one. You set yourself up for that one.
I love it. No, yeah, I kind of agree. Yeah, I agree now. Like, watching back and seeing Ilona, like, really, what are you just flinging your hands for? But if we had to pick out of the two, yes, Priyanka deserved to win. And unfortunately, we said goodbye to Miss Ilona Verley. So yeah, do you agree on Priyanka staying and Ilona going home?
Absolutely. I think Ilona should have gone home last week with Boa.
Yeah, I kind of agree, like, on that. But BoBo, I feel like, gave up on that lip sync. Yeah, she was just, it was, you know, I think she could have done so much more. She could have gave us the camp, which that's why I loved BoBo. Like, she was the camp queen. Like, take the song and make it funny. Look what Priyanka did this week.
Absolutely. Priyanka really took that lip sync and made it camp. I absolutely love it.
Yeah, one of my favorite lip syncs out of the whole season so far to watch. Alright, so I want to ask you thoughts and opinions on the whole season of Canada's Drag Race.
I love it. I think this is the best first season of any extended franchise.
Yes, I agree. Like I said this before, it's very true to the early seasons of Drag Race, and I'm not mad at all. No one's over-edited, no one's over-produced, everyone's so genuine, and like, if there's gonna be drama, there's gonna be fucking drama.
Yeah, I agree. It's drag.
Yes, come on, drag.
It's totally drag. Like, the girls were fighting over nothing. That's what we do.
Yep, that's what we do. Or we send hate messages via on the internet. No, just kidding.
Well, that's only if you're April Showers and you send her hate messages.
Send her hate
like
messages.
Me today, my name was April Showers, so go into the Instagram and DM me really bad messages.
Oh my god. No, thank you so much for joining me, sis. Thank you so much. I'm glad you're doing well. Before we go, do you want to drop your Instagram where we can find you throughout social media, Grindr, Craigslist, Tinder?
Oh, I mean, I guess. Thank you for having me, first of all. I really loved it. I like analyzing what's like drag in general, and I just like being objective and subjective to our art form, and I really, really enjoy doing that. So thank you for having me.
Of course.
And yes, you can fucking follow me on Instagram at G is for Godoy. That's GISFORGODOY. G is for Godoy.
G is for Godoy, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, and check out her amazing costumes she makes for all these fabulous people and for herself, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much, Miss Godoy. Also, don't forget you can catch Miss Godoy competing in the Best of Drag. The Best of Drag. When's the date again?
October 18th.
And it's all for charity, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, charity. All right, on the count of three, we're gonna say 1, 2, 3, good luck. Yeah? Ready? 1, 2, 3, good luck. Bye.